pretty big plays in there. Book, what do you see from them?
Yeah, they a lot of big plays. I mean, that's the first thing that jumps out. It's just how many they generate, and you know, if there's anything that keeps up a coordinator at night, especially defense coordinators, it's a team that can go big at any moment. So obviously, they put a lot of stress on you in a lot of different ways. Obviously, their run game. You know, number 10 is a really talented back. I really like 19 as well. You know, he does a great job running behind his pass. You know, obviously, Tutu is an incredible athlete. You know, when he's out there on the field, he can do a lot of different things. You know, he can take a fly sweep. He can take a skinny post. He can just do a lot of different things. He's explosive. He's hard to tackle. You know, and Cunningham's doing a good job making sure all those guys get the ball. And then when he's got the ball in his hand, you know, we saw last year, you know, what he can do. And
Mark,
so,
sorry.
If y'all going good against good this weekend, to better prepare yourself for what they do.
No, I mean, about what we usually do, you know, and what's nice is that we've had all those reps, you know, against Lynn in our offense, so we've got some cumulative reps there, but we're just, you know, there's a whole different deal when it's game speed, and they do a really nice job of pressing that ball to the edge and then getting vertical, and so we've got our work cut out for us.
Mark said that they're dedicated to the run more than once yesterday. How is their run game like any competition you faced so far this year?
You know what? It's a little bit different in terms of style than Georgia. You know, where Georgia's a little bit more inside zone and they're a little bit more outside zone. But the mindset's the same, and the commitment to that run game is the same. And it's not just the first quarter, the second quarter. It doesn't matter what the score is. You know, you see in the third and the fourth that dedication to just keep running the football. And when you do that, you know, you've got opportunities to slip one through and make a big play and change the game. And so it's going to be a big challenge for us to play every snap. And you know, even if we have any kind of success early, that we don't rest on that understand that, you know, you're just one play away because you don't know which play it's going to be, and so we have to strain for 60 minutes and then see what happens from there.
Ever since Boyd had that big touchdown for Arkansas, I think Swift's really been the only guy who's really gotten after the run defense. How have you all improved in that area, and what's been kind of the key to that success?
It's a team effort. You know, it's the fact that you know, I think we're doing a good job collectively of straining to the football, doing a good job of tackling. You know, we understand our gap fits and gap assignments. You know, I think that the secondary, the safeties in particular, have done a nice job of erasing some plays that could have been big plays. But obviously it starts up front with those front seven. I think that the inside backs have done a nice job directing, you know, getting our fronts in line, making sure everybody knows where they are. Coach Summerall does an unbelievable job with those guys. Just so really blessed, you know, to have him on our staff, because he's done an unbelievable job with that group. And then up front, you know, we've talked about it all year. They've been real solid, and we need, you know, one more really good game out of those two seniors, and TJ and Calvin, and then you know, we got to be really solid with Quentin and Marquand in the middle.
Have you seen the steady progression of Pascal as the years gone on?
I thought last week was arguably his best game, and not even just from a production standpoint. He's had some productive games. I thought from a twitch movement standpoint, he looked the freshest, he looked the most energized, and again, it's good to see. He's moving around good at practice this week, so to continue to build on that. But it was great to see. You know, I teased him. I watched his old high school film early last week, and I said, hey, you know, I didn't even recognize that guy on film. Man, that guy had a lot of twitch, and he went out and had a great game, a great movement. I mean, and little things that people don't realize. You know, his effort getting out of the stack when the ball's thrown, or when there's a QB draw or a screen, really affected some outcomes of plays that, again, to the naked eye people may not notice. But if we can continue to get that kind of effort from everybody, we'll be in good shape.
Brad, you've got a lot of young defenders
those seniors been this year as you brought those young guys along?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, really key for those seniors, to the leadership aspect. And I think we've mentioned here in the last couple of weeks, you know, coming out of that bye, it was the seniors and then the defense as a whole, you know, the juniors that have played significant snaps, some sophomores, you know, that have played significant snaps. And it was a collective effort to say, okay, this is our standard, this is who we want to be. And it's shown and it's been reflected over these last couple games, and we need to continue to reach the standard that we've set for ourselves as a unit. And but those seniors have led both verbally and by example on the field, and they've set a great foundation for the young guys to see, okay, this is how you grow and develop within a program. And it's not always instant success, but if you just keep working and you grind and you put your hard hat on and you go to work every day, good things, you know, will show up down the road.
You've had two guys in a row. You're full last year, so Josh Allen came from nowhere to where he got to where he was. Then you've had Calvin Hill this year that's coming to where he is from where he come from. What kind of reflection does that have on? Does that have a reflection on some of the younger guys that's coming along?
Yeah, you know, I think it's another shining example, and I think Coach Stoops might have addressed it in that he's another prime example of development and trusting the steps along the way and understanding that things don't just magically happen. There's a hard work involved, and we've got systems in place that if you put in the hard work, there's people along the way. Coach LeBlanc and his position group, Coach Ed in the weight room, and you're just going to get bigger and faster and stronger. He's going to get more technically sound, and here he is now as a senior, doing a lot of good things. You know, co-leader in the SEC in sacks, and hopefully he has another big game this week. And you know, TJ the same way. No, I think he's been a great success story.
He's obviously had a great year. You have some experience at the next level. Do you think there's any potential for Calvin to play at the next level?
I think so, yeah. You know, and I think so much about the next level is about system fit. And, you know, he's got to find that, you know, when that time comes, it'll be about going into the right system that'll be able to utilize and maximize that length that he's got. And so certain systems would fit him well, certain systems wouldn't. And, you know, but you know, we got to get through this one in a bowl game, you know, before he looks beyond there.
Everybody good?